Alrighty, I'm going to prepare for chapter 5. I'm recording today 4, 5, and 6. Maybe if I'm lucky, 7. Okay, let's read. I'm going to read 5, then record 5, then read 6, then record 6. I don't know if I'll have enough energy for 7. We'll see. But thank you for being here with me. So happy to have you. Thank you for learning with me. Proverbs, thank you for learning with me and being with me as I learn how to do a YouTube channel, as I learn to film and edit. Editing, I haven't tried yet. For those of you who've been here from the beginning, I definitely tried making thumbnails. I'm still ironing it out, but it's really cool. Like, I had a couple of compliments telling me that having thumbnails on the videos like improves the aesthetics of the channel. So thank you for your feedback. I also like it. It allows me to combine my love of photography and the written word with my passion for videography. And it's really nice to like see what happens when you put one thing and another and the third together. And all of a sudden, like from this video that you recorded and were afraid to post, you have this like little cute package. I think the thumbnail is the packaging for the video, which is super duper cute. And it's nice to see how the right picture or good enough. Like I'm a perfectionist, so if I really focused on the stuff, I'd like never put anything out because I'm like, it's not good enough. It doesn't feel perfect. It doesn't feel that, not perfect, but like it doesn't feel like wow, like it will blow you away. Like you're literally flying in space. So I have to temper that desire with the need to put content out. So thank you for being here with me. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. And so, like, I'm using free pre-made thumbnails on Canva, and then I insert my picture in them and like change the words. And so, for example, for the Meghan Markle series, it's like orange and like bright and white and whatever. And I like the fact that it looks sensational, but it's not perfect. Like I think I would change the colors and the text. But since I'm just learning, I'm like, okay, let's do the good enough thing. Let's just like use the template and consider it okay. Versus sit there for hours and like stress out and not put anything out, because that would be the consequence of that. Like little by little, you know? Usually I would like really push myself, like almost punching myself to get things done. And I'm trying to have a different experience so that it can be sustainable and not like crazy making. Yeah, sometimes you need to do that pushing, but I'm trying to learn, like, is it possible to just like steady marathon myself into success versus like punch my own self along, and then I'm like all bruised up and I'm like, wait, how did that happen? Like, oh my goodness, yeah, how did that happen? And so yeah, and I often like, I think what helps sometimes, just what helps me to kind of take emotional things and mental health things seriously now is that they are physical. Like everything that we experience is physical in the sense that our brain is the center and our nervous system, well, our whole body, right? But if we could centralize it, our brain is the center of perception, okay? And so every emotion that you experience actually has a physical correlate. If you don't have the physicality to experience something, you don't experience it, right? So in that sense, it's super duper physical. Like, what's a good analogy? I thought this was going to be easier, but what's a good analogy? Like, for example, oh, and now I'm blanking out. Uh, I am so blanking out. Goodness gracious, sorry. Like, okay, so an emotion that you're having or a feeling colors perception and colors response to perception, right? So it's the same as like, and we experience something either as a result of directly experiencing something. Okay, here's the physical correlate. So let's say you hit your leg on something and now you have a bruise. You're going to get pain and loss of function from that bruise. You're going to protect your leg so that it can heal. And so the pain that you're experiencing is letting you know that you have to be extra careful. So you could either hit a part of your body and then have like a bruise, or like let's say you twisted your ankle and you have a bit of like sprain, and the sprain you want, maybe you don't even see it, but you're not fully healed. So I am rambling, and this requires more preparation than I had. Whoops. It is so clear in my mind, but because I haven't articulated it in such a long time, it's hard to get the ideas out. But basically, it's the same in the brain. So, like, whatever you're experiencing, you could either be experiencing because you just got hit and bruised. For example, someone said something and you like, someone could have offended you. Like, people do offend other people, and then you're like, oh my God, you're offending me, and it hurts. So then you're experiencing that. You're physically experiencing that. It's not like made up in your head. Like, I spent a lot of my life being told that what I'm experiencing is all in my head and I'm experiencing it wrong. And yes, it is in my head, but I'm not experiencing it wrong. I'm experiencing however I'm experiencing it. But then I have to evaluate as I'm experiencing it and then after. What was the experience about and what do I want to do about it later? Like, was I hit by someone emotionally? Or am I feeling that I was hit by someone emotionally because the feeling that this created is similar to having been hit emotionally previously? Something like that. How did I get into this? This was going to be about Proverbs 4. See what happens? Oh, I'm glad the river is stable and steady. It is also like totally like not. It's ever changing. The patterns are ever modifying. I'm sorry that I'm rambling. I feel so bad about it. Like, I watch all these YouTube shows and people just like have it so together. I guess they re-record like 10 times, some of them. And I'm like, no, let's do it this way. This is the life. And it is the life. I don't know if it's content that anyone will watch, but this is the life. This is me trying to articulate this to you and failing in the moment and realizing that I haven't articulated these things in quite a while, and so I'm failing. This is the perfect time to get back to Proverbs 4. And then if I'm brave enough to get back to this subject and maybe actually prepare how to deliver this content. But that would take away from the living, right? It would take away from learning more stuff and like experiencing more things and just like being here. Being here is tremendous. It's so powerful. Like, in one of the Proverbs, we read fear of the Lord. And so fear actually means, if I remember correctly, in ancient Hebrew, means awe, to be in awe of. And I'm in awe. I'm in awe of the beauty, of the absolute beauty of what God created. Look at the sky. Like, I just can't. It's a stable system, at the same time ever changing. Like, there are clouds moving across the sky, and it's a beautiful movement. The water is moving. Look at that. Water is moving, and it's a beautiful movement, and it's variable, and yet it's stable, you know? It isn't like without reason or without a cause changing and surging at me, right? Like, If there was an earthquake, it could surge at me. If there was a hurricane, it could do that too. But there's an expectation that if I sit here and nothing is happening, like it's all stable, I can expect this to go on forever, or however long the time span of this is. Again, I'm rambling, but this is what we have to do. We have to rambling. We have to rambling. A bird is flying. I'm telling you, a bird is flying. This is how 10 minutes later, Proverbs 5 is not read. Exactly. Exactama. Okay, let's do this. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you. Thank you for allowing my rambling. Love it. Okay, Proverbs 5, just a preview, starts off with warning against adultery. Okay. Okay. Proverbs 5 is going to be such a joy to read. It is beautiful. So, so beautiful. Shall we? Thank you for taking in the rambling. I apologize. It really helps to talk it out, though.